fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en verre comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en verre comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. J'suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, j'suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, j'fais 800 d'abord. J'connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. J'les vois tourner tous autour de ma comme un chaise musicale. Comme si j'fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros même ta meuf écoute la ligue. T'as peur de la quand j'fais la fête. C'est toi qui passe, c'est moi qui. Tu penses que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi qui leak. Carré, je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux les filles, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je fais 800 d'abord. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Moi que ça coûte une.
Oh, say does.
The start. Fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now Denver's starting five. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Kyrie Irving out there with Mitchell. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Duren in at the five. And the basket by Castle.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Irving against Tatum. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Outside Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Denver moving it around. Shoots. Mitchell misses.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ingram on the wing. Coulibaly defending. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Gobert. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. First minute and a half of basketball. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Denver.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Coulibaly. Duren against Gobert. Now Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. Duren against Castle. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Williamson, right side. Coulibaly finds Williamson. Now here's Irving. Three-pointer, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Gobert passes to Turner. And here's Ingram from the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Wizards with a lead. The kick to Tatum. Stolen by Mitchell. Over Tatum. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Turner. Tatum from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The jump hook. The Nuggets with another miss. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Going inside. A shot from the mid-range. Duren with a rebound. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Ingram. Unable to get that one. Good D by Duren.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
From deep, Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Brian Keith. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. It might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Nicholas Claxton.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
That's good from Williamson. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Williamson hits them both. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Now here's Irving over Kessel, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Tatum passes to Turner. There's the 3. Tatum can't hit.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Williamson. Outside Koulibaly. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Tatum looking it over. Now Ingram. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Rebounded by Denver.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Castle for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Irving has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Duran. Now Williamson. Outside Koulibaly. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Washington's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Koulibaly. Here's Irving. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Wizards, Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Gobert. Buzelis comes in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Powell in for Tatum. And then for Denver, Zubats, he's checked in for Duran. Reed comes in for Williamson, and Washington is subbed in for Mitchell. Turner, a screen on Koulibaly to stop the drought. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Irving, the pass to Reed. Denver moving it around. It's rebounded by Washington.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Washington. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Oh, got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. And it's Washington on the break. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Irving against Castle. Irving looking around. Shot clock at 6. Over Castle. And it's Irving missing. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Castle, to the paint. Here's Siakam. No good. Nice D from Reed.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Castle against Irving. Reed for 3. Ellis grabs the board. And Washington has possession. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
And Denver making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Powell. Over Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Well, the Wizards shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Team in the league on the break. Nobody scored more points in transition than they did. The up-tempo game was their calling card.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. Castle against Irving. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Claxton. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
That free throw good from Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Castle, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Powell serving the D to the middle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Powell.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Irving with it. He's guarded by Castle. Shoots from 12. Irving, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Powell against Koulibaly. Pass to Siakam. Washington moving the ball around. Turner, a screen on Irving. To the right side. Powell for three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Denver Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. P.J. Washington out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Buzelis. And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Denver leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell, pounded by Tatum. Mitchell misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Wizards. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Williamson. Nice D from Tatum. And for Washington, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Ingram with the ball. Checked by Washington. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jalen Duren is second. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
We got this. We got this.
He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Williamson. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Washington. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Denver.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Of free throw shooting, it was certainly one of their weaknesses. Finishing in the top 20 in the league, and it really hurt them at times during the season.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Washington. Back to Mitchell. Claxton, a screen on Tatum to get back on track. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good. Duren, he's checked in for Zubats. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Powell finds Tatum. Siakam looking it over Washington. Siakam, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Washington passes to Claxton. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Powell. Williamson misses. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Because he's such a complete scorer now, Powell is at the top of the scouting report. That creates opportunities at the free throw line for him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Powell.
What I appreciate about Norm Powell is that it doesn't matter if he starts, comes off the bench. He's going to produce offensively and relish his role, whatever it is.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Denver. And so Powell nails them both. The Nuggets trail. To the left wing. Washington right side. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Washington's got 6 points.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Gobert with a screen on Washington. Ingram sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Irving. Over Tatum. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Powell. And it's Irving missing. The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Making a change here. Castle's checked in. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th, Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum against Irving. Clock at 6.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Out to Powell. Launches a 3. Duren with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Tatum against Irving. Pass to Duren. Here's Claxton. And here's Irving. Launches it. Rebounded by Ingram.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Irving. And he's gone for the lob. Claxton finds Washington. The Nuggets need to get one up. And again, Denver no good. Wizards leading by 5. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Norman Powell. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for Washington, Turner, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Buzelis is subbed in for Powell. And then for Denver, Naz Reid's checked in for Claxton, and it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Washington. And he can't hit the second. Duren, the pass to Reid. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Wizards leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points. Reid's got his second basket on the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Tatum against Mitchell. Tatum passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here is Irving. 10 points for him. Oh, and Turner with a block.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Mitchell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Tatum inside. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Buzelis no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Duren. A minute 42 left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Back to Irving to snap the cold streak. Another miss by Irving.
A donut for him this quarter. They could really use his points to improve their situation.
Ingram, pass to Tatum. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Reid with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Reid's got 6 points.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Castle a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Coulibaly. And here's Reid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Nice job by Reed there, getting the defense off balance a bit and drawing the foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
The Wizards making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and then for Denver, Zubats, he's checked in for Duran, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the second free throw is good. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Turner. Here's Buzelis. Washington moving the ball around. They double-team Tatum. Right wing. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Zubac. Buzelis' shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Williamson for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first half. It's Washington. They're up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
34.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Washington Wizards.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power. But I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nuggets trail by 7. We've got Miles Turner, Jason Tatum out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Washington right now.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Washington with the ball, following the score by Denver. Here's Castle. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. The Nuggets shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Tatum. The 3 from Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ingram. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Irving. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Pass to Castle. From deep. It's the trifecta. Castle's got 8.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The 3 is up. And it's Coulibaly missing. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gobert with a screen on Coulibaly. Gobert no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Irving up top. Shoots over Tatum. And another miss by Denver.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to Gobert. Now Turner. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Checked in for Denver. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 3rd is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Irving against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Here's Irving, following the score by Washington. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Irving's got 12.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Washington. Washington's checked in for Denver. Washington leading by 10. Powell outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Pass to Gobert. To the wing, right side. Now here's Powell. Here's Gobert. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Now Powell from behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Gobert against Irving. Now Claxton. Pass to Mitchell. Washington outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Norman Powell.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Castle. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Turner. Now here's Ingram. Gobert with a screen on Washington. Ingram, the pass to Gobert. Over Zubac. Washington again can't hit.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
And that one's good. Irving.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And there it is for them.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
For 3, Powell knocks it down from distance. Powell's got 7.
The volume shooter from deep. Powell will take that shot every time.
Washington outside. Back to Mitchell. Zubac with a screen on Powell. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Turner.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Ingram, the pass to Gobert. Back to Powell. Castle outside. There's a screen by Turner. Down low. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Wizard lead.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Irving against Castle. Washington outside. Off target with the 3. Washington's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ingram. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram, setting the defender up to fail.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Washington, Pascal Siakam comes in for Gobert, and Buzelis is subbed in for Turner. Naz Reid's checked in for Denver. Coulibaly comes in for Washington. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Ingram. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Zubac. Now Coulibaly, covered by Ingram. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Buzelis. Reid defending. Zubac against Siakam. 6 to shoot. Pass to Buzelis. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. Buzelis has got 6.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
The drive by Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th on the list, the Nuggets.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Powell outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Buzelis. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Castle. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Brian?
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Now here's Ingram. Zubac with the steal. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And he makes the first. Tatum, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Reid. Banked it in off the glass. Reid's got 9.
You can't allow Reid to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Castle against Williamson. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively. Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Here's Powell. He's got 7. Outside Tatum. To the middle. And then Siakam with the jam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rack. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Back to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Reed for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Zubac. Nuggets trail by 13. Coulibaly finds Williamson. Now Reed. And here's Coulibaly. Powell covers. Williamson with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the Miami Heat.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
That's good from Williamson.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Duran's checked in. So he gets them both.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. It's Tatum working inside.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Coulibaly. That 3's off the mark. Wizards leading by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Williamson. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. The 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Washington, up 11. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Davion Mitchell is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3. Outside Mitchell. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Turner. Claxton with the block. Turner against Irving. And here's Duren. Here's Mitchell. to Duran. It's blocked by Gobert.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Irving. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
There's Tatum with the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Irving. Back to Coulibaly. Outside Mitchell. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Tatum. To win the cold spell. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Tatum's got 13 in the second half.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Coulibaly. Irving against Tatum. From the line. And it's Denver with another.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Mitchell against Tatum. Now Castle. Here's Buzelis. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Duran in the high post. Back to Irving. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Washington moving the ball around. To the paint. Duran with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. Castle misses. Nuggets trail by 9. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
No good on that one. Zubats, he's checked in for Duran. And he's good on the second. And Denver has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Turner. To the inside, Gobert. Here's Buzelis. There's a screen by Turner. Castle finds Turner. Claxton with the block. Coulibaly on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Zubats. On the wing, Irving. Over Castle. Irving, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Castle. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Denver. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Now here's Turner. Fires the three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Zubac with a screen on Castle. He was all alone on that one.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Mitchell, the pass to Claxton. Now here's Zubac, defended by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Buzelis. Koulibaly defending. There's Tatum with the three. Up again. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Wizard lead.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive side. And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Castle. Outside Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Inside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Buzelis. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
They set the screen. Mitchell against Castle. Mitchell, the pass to Irving. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Irving's got 23.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
This one for three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Back to Koulibaly. Outside Mitchell. Tatum against Irving. Rebounded by Castle.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Claxton. Zubac with a screen on Castle. Money from three!
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Ingram's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Williamson's checked in for Claxton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Jason Tatum! The three is off.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Now here's Castle. Ingram fires 20 feet away and no problem.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Irving with it, hounded by Tatum. Outside Irving.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
He fires. Turner with a rebound. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Washington. Now Zubac. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Washington. At one point, they led by 16. Book it! It goes!
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Now Mitchell. Zubac, screen, puts up the tray, and rebounded by Tatum. Wizards leading by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jason Tatum.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Now here's Zubac.
Wizards foul. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Ivica Zubac. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
We'll see you at the
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jason Tatum.